Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Joe from Achilles International's Boston chapter, focusing on developing friendships through tandem biking experiences.
That's it. This head really.
Go on.
Technology really did that to me.
You can do it.
Good afternoon, everybody. First, I'd like to thank both Phoebe and Rachel here at the Yard in Massachusetts, as well as Pathways to Friendship for granting us this grant. It's greatly appreciated. I also like to thank all the recipients from today. Unbelievable performances as well from everybody today. It's fantastic. Great stuff to see here. With that, let's get started. There's my contact information. If anybody's looking to come out, walking, running, and rolling, let's get it going. Really, no. So, what we ended up doing is Achilles is all about walking, running, and rolling. Here in Boston, we decided we wanted to get a tandem bike program going. Our big picture for this and after this is to actually start a tri-team. So we're going to get people, out there swimming as well and make sure that if they want to go and compete, we're going to find a way to get it done for them. We are accepting of people with any and all abilities, and I say abilities because at Achilles, we believe that we can go and have an athlete overcome, adapt to accomplishing anything we're like. As you can see, we ended up purchasing 2 used tandem bikes for our program, and throughout this, we ended up proving that working out and socializing one's lifelong friendships. In this photo, you have a bunch of pilots and guides, as well as athletes. Also, our guide dog Kent over there, and this is being honored at the Harvard football game. Friendships. Here in these photos, we have the Bionic 5K, and we have a workout at Carson Beach. The reason I chose these photos were because of the number of athletes that are participating in the tandem bikes. Right now, we have 6 of them, and the pilots that we have being trained right now, we have 5 of them being trained in both of these photos that are out there right now. This tandem bike program means more than just a fun ride here and there. It helps build community relationships. I have now had the pleasure of taking several athletes out on tandem rides, and each athlete is different. Experiences which make it so much fun and interesting. I would tell you that my friendship with Rayla specifically has really been 100% due to the tandem bikes. This is from one of our pilots, Eric. Well, he's been, fantastic with us. The unfortunate thing is, Eric has left us. He moved, all right. But the great thing is, Eric left. He got a job now. He's working at a bike shop company in Atlanta. And you'll see in a couple of photos down the line about that his relationship still continues with Rayla. He actually comes back and gives back. They plan on doing a triathlon this summer together, and they did a 20-kilometer crazy hike in the snow. You'll see a picture of that later on. I don't know why you'd want to do that. They went out and got it done, but that's just part of their friendship, a relationship that continues to grow right now through this growing. This is a quote from our athlete, Rayla. Tandem cycling is an exercise in trust. I have to rely on Eric to be my eyes, to communicate every turn, every shift in terrain. Every moment where balance and coordination are crucial. When you go and talk about the trust, everybody trusts their friends, right? It's the same thing here. That trust that's built right now is so meaningful, and especially when you're doing something as complicated as writing a design. Again, you'll hear that trust in one of our other athletes as well that says that trust is the key in everything. That's good. In these photos, we're going and showing that friendships go beyond just going and being, at the workouts themselves. They go and on the left, that's some of our athletes, guides, pilots at a Bruins game. On the right, that's one of our athletes and pilots on the field at the Red Sox game. How cool is that? Another quote from Kobna, one of our athletes: "This trusted communication required in tandem biking naturally extends beyond the bike, solidifying a friendship built on mutual respect and shared goals." I'm going to go. So the picture on the top is Kobna, our athlete, and his pilot, Derek. So when I put in for this grant and everything, honestly, I thought that I'd be able to get everything up and running in no time. I ended up purchasing the 2 bikes in August. They didn't get delivered until November. Then one of them I had to go and literally have the bike shop redo everything. It cost us, another $800. So you learn in this process. But our guy Derek here is phenomenal. If I go back, so the picture on the left, Derek went out and he decided, I'm going to buy my own tandem bike. He ended up paying $15,000 for a brand new tandem bike, so him and Kobna can go out riding anytime they want. Wow. That one gets it. And then at the bottom here, we have Eric going and guiding one of our new tandem pilots, Heidi, and Rima is seated going along for the ride. Mapping out the best approach for training and piloting and working the athletes was our biggest challenge, and it still is our biggest challenge. It is, like I said, difficult to get everybody on the same page, to get everybody training, to go and actually learn that trust. I have a number of potential pilots that are great cyclists, but when it comes to having them be responsible for somebody else on the back, and again, the communication has to go both ways. If that athlete goes and decides to move one way or the other, they're both going down. So we do dry land training first and foremost, and then actually get them up and going. Like you said, you don't just jump on a bike and go. It's not that easy. Or what? That's true. Yeah, now I'm getting this. It will go. Other equipment that we had to go out and get that was necessary. We did go and get some pads, elbow and knee pads for people. We went and got helmets. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. We worked at it. In this photo, you can't really see, but on the left, that's one of our new tandem bikes that's there. Rima's also up there, and Heidi getting ready to go out on one of their rides. The best practices was developing a training program for both pilots and athletes that I just went over with you guys. We start them out, like I said, on the ground, walking before they get up and go biking. And this is the other thing that we're running into an issue with, is that one size doesn't fit all. We know we're going to be in need of more tandem bikes to make sure that we can go and help anybody and everybody that does come to our program. So getting more sizes is going to be a great thing. So what is next? Achilles Boston will continue to do the tandem bike program. We will go and get new bikes. The program does go and take place once a week, and that's Saturday morning. So I heard somebody just mentioned Castle Apple. We're right on Carson Beach, so but come on anytime.
It's
And these pictures go and show Eric and Rima. You know, the top one, they're out at Carson's Beach, and then the bottom one is that 20K hike in the snow and everything. And they go and continue to be best of friends, calling each other pretty much weekly to see how everything's going with their families and everything. The other one I'll go back to though is, again, it's back to the friendship between Coconut and Derek. And Derek went, like I said, he purchased his own bike. But the conversations those guys have, they talk about anything and everything. I just get filled in later on, and I'm like, they both married, they both have children, they talk about their children, they talk about their, their work, everything, and it's totally opposite when it comes to what they do for work and everything. But the biggest thing that they have in common now is the wanting to ride. And it's phenomenal, it's unbelievable.
No.
Just want to go real quick. So, Coconut just he got back from Africa. One of the things he did is came back with friendship bracelets. Not only for his pilots, his guides, but I even got one. I'm wearing it today. And then in closing, Achilles believes sports is for everyone. We can go and adapt and find a way. Everybody out here has flyers on your table and everything. Please go, sign up, come on out. We'd love to have you, and thank you very much.